A couple other incidences that showed that she was not wrapped tight.
Perhaps he still has some.
Toy collector Marcy James claims former friend, 24-year-old film student Ben Morgan, refuses to return her collector edition Brady Bunch game. Ben says she can have it back when she pays for his broken camcorder.
How long have the two of you been friends?
Since kindergarten.
You went to a party at his house and you had just bought a board game.
That's correct.
That board game?
That's correct.
A vintage board game?
Yes. Very collectible.
You're into collectibles?
That's right.
I assume you brought me some of the other things that you collect.
Brady Bunch collectibles.
Isn't that terrific? And you brought it to your house to show your friends?
Yeah, she had just bought this a few days prior and wanted to show me.
And while you were at the party, according to your answer, sir, she got a little tipsy, was taking pictures with that camcorder over there.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a pretty old camcorder. It's like a dinosaur. Right?
It used to work, yeah.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
If she fell with the camera,
yes,
and the sound goes out and the video goes, you know, blippy,
yes,
it's broken.
Did you see her break your camcorder?
No, Your Honor.
Good.
Closed captioning, sponsored in part by
Inventors. Invention Submission Corporation can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-288-IDEA for free information.
Sure as Western Union will wham you in the wallet. You need MoneyGram, the smarter way to send money. You save up to $5 every time. Wham, bam, MoneyGram. Money well sent worldwide.
Everyone's talking about my new cookies.
I don't know how you made them better, but you did. These new cookies rock.
Pillsbury cookies, hot and fresh in 15 minutes.
Would you like one?
Computer Learning Center gave me the knowledge and confidence to pursue a computer career.
Call Computer Learning Center.
Computer programming? It's for people who want to do something with their lives.
Call Computer Learning Center.
I learned computer programming at Computer Learning Center. You know what? It really paid off.
For a brochure, call Computer Learning Center. 800-CLC-3393. One phone call can change your life.
I couldn't afford high-cost auto insurance, so I called Marvell Tower.
Marvell Tower Auto Insurance, 312-467-1200.
They asked me a few questions, I answered them, and they insured me right over the phone.
Marvell Tower Auto Insurance, 312-467-1200.
They didn't require a deposit, and my first payment started the policy.
Marvell Tower Auto Insurance, and we issue immediate auto liability insurance binders, 312-467-1200. We're waiting for your call.
Matt's chocolate chip cookies have a quarter pound of real chocolate in every 1 pound bag.
Temperature.
Maybe that's why people hate to leave Matt's at home.
I'm Andy Jacob, president of Worldwide Financial, telling everyone in Chicagoland how you can get cash fast for the holidays. The loan that gives you the money you need for Christmas. To make sure you qualify, we've cut the red tape so virtually every homeowner can get cash fast, even if your credit's bad. But hurry, because Christmas will be here very soon. So call 1-800-807-YES right now. That's 1-800-807-YESS. Worldwide Financial. Cash fast for the holidays.
VTech's First Words Plus uses fun shapes, sounds, and a friendly voice
Mommy.
to encourage a baby to form its first words.
Ball. Ball.
As a child's knowledge of language grows, VTech's Alphabet Desk with Phonics introduces them to letters, phonics, words, and much more. From first words to full sentences, VTech learning toys keep up with your child, even when you can't. VTech, designed to develop minds.
Straight talk about hair restoration with Dr. L. Lee Bosley.
How natural is a hair transplant from Bosley Medical?
Now, in highly skilled hands, a hair transplantation can become virtually undetectable. Many of my patients have reported that even their own barbers or hairstylists are unable to detect that they've had hair restoration performed.
How dramatic are the results?
Some years ago, we here at Bosley Medical had a patient who had gone to his 10th high school reunion and had been voted the baldest man in his class. We restored his hair, and when he went to his 20th high school reunion, he was voted the man with the best head of hair in his class.
Don't wait another day to do something about your hair loss. Call the number on your screen now for this free guidebook and video from the Bosley Medical Institute. It could be one of the most rewarding calls you ever make. Bosley Medical Group, the world's most experienced hair restoration practice.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Marcy James claims former friend Ben Morgan refuses to return her collector edition Brady Bunch game.
You say she broke your camcorder when she was taking some pictures. So you're holding the Brady Bunch board game as hostage. How much did you pay for that board game?
$375.
$375.
And I have a receipt for it.
Need the receipt for it.
Okay.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a toy collector.
A toy collector?
Yes.
So you make a business of that, and when you do, resell them?
Yep.
How many years have you been making a living at this?
Almost 10 years now.
You're kidding me.
No.
Okay, so it's clear that's her board game. Now, tell me, sir, about this
That is not the condition it was when I had taken it to his house for the party. It was in, because I had just gotten it like the week before, it was in plastic wrap. I mean, this looks totally
It was like in a
thrashed.
plastic bag, not like it was
Miss
brand
James.
new. Like.
Miss James, you left it there. There was a party going
But
on.
it's like smashed. It's
Listen
like,
to me. Listen to me, madam. Okay. You've been in this business, you said, for a decade.
Yeah.
You want to keep your things in pristine condition, you keep them in the bag, and and when you leave the house, you take them with you.
Well, that
So
wasn't,
what?
Well, he said he was going to hold on to it, and I went to pick it up the next day.
Why did you go the next day? Why didn't you take it that night?
Because I didn't want to carry it, I guess.
Because you were drunk.
Give me a break. Come on. So, what makes you think she broke your camcorder?
Well, the day after the party, I was cleaning up, and I found my camcorder. It wasn't where I left it, and as you can see, it looks like this now. Like, this thing won't shut.
Fine, it won't
and, like,
shut.
the wires are, like,
and
all
the wires are
all
out. What
messed
makes
up.
you think that she's responsible for the condition of your
Because
camcorder?
when I took the tape out from the camcorder to watch it in my VCR, the very last thing on the tape is her taping stuff, and like she falls. Like you totally see it in the video. She falls in it, like, and that's when it broke.
Well, how do you know that's when it broke?
Because it worked before that, and no one else used it.
How do you know no one else used it? How do you know no one else
Because
touched
there's nothing
it?
else on the tape.
So what?
I put it back in my closet.
You know, Mr. Morgan, you're going to tell me a lot of baloney stories, just like she's going to try to tell me a lot of baloney stories. I'm going to throw you both out of here. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, sir? What I'm saying to you is, did you see her break your camcorder?
No, Your Honor.
Good. And the only circumstantial evidence that you have is that you believe that she was the last one to tape on it.
If you would watch the tape, Your Honor, it shows her taping with the camcorder, and she falls, and
How can you
and
see
it
that
breaks.
how can you see her taping?
And you hear her voice, and you hear someone say, "Marcy, what are you doing?" Or "Marcy," and that's when she fell.
Let us assume she fell.
Yes.
And then you don't hear anything else on the tape.
Right, because it broke. The sound went out after that.
Then you don't hear anything else on the tape.
But the video kept going.
So what?
So if she fell with the camera,
yes,
and the sound goes out, and the video goes, blippy,
yes,
it's broken.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
These teens say they can no longer live by their mother's rules.
Not allowed to do what I want. I'm not allowed to go where I want.
On the next Ricky.
Today at 4:30 on UPN 50.
There you are, Mr. Howard. Good as new. Thanks, Tony. She looks great. Hard to believe just a few days ago a tree fell on her, huh? Yeah, it's amazing how fast your company took care of this. Most cars are pretty dusty by the time the insurance boys get around to doing anything. Well, my coverage is with Reliance Direct. Reliance Direct? They knew? With a new philosophy that says good drivers deserve better. Better rates, better benefits, better service, and all backed by a multi-billion-dollar insurance group with nearly 200 years of service behind them. Well, they've obviously got great service. Not only great service, but the rates are pretty amazing, too. About 25% less than what I was paying. 25%? So how do they afford to pay their agents commissions? They don't. At Reliance Direct, there's no middleman. Ideal Direct.
It's simple. Reliance Direct rewards safe drivers with lower rates and better benefits. If you have a good driving record, you could save up to 25%. Reliance Direct offers fast claim service, 100% replacement costs of your new car, and special discounts for safer cars, multiple cars, retirement, and more. Reliance Direct is backed by a multi-billion-dollar insurance group with nearly 200 years of service. Stop paying for the mistakes of other drivers and start getting the benefits you deserve. There's no obligation, so call right now or visit our website for information on how you can get the Reliance Direct Advantage.
Say, it sounds like you really did your homework. You know, I'm a safe driver. How do I find out more about Reliance Direct? It's easy, Tony. Just call them.
Call 1-800-723-1053. That's 1-800-723-1053 and find out how you can get the Reliance Direct Advantage. The information is free and there's no obligation. So call now, 1-800-723-1053, or request a free quote online at www.reliancedirect.com. That's 1-800-723-1053.
Want justice? Call 1-888-800-JUDY.
And how many other people used it?
No one. When I was done
How do you know that?
Because I put it back in my room. I put it back in my closet.
You got an answer for everything. You put it back in your closet. You mean she went to your closet and got it out of your closet?
That she must have.
Did
She
you go to
knows.
his closet?
She knows
Did you
where
go
all
to
my.
his closet and take the camcorder out of his closet?
No.
No. Oh, please, do me a favor. Listen to me. You see that Brady Bunch board game? I don't know where these people are coming from. Give it back to her. Perfect.
If you could see how she was at the party, like.
Excuse me.
Now you have your
Look at this. It's totally ripped. This is not worth...
Listen, you got to take better care of your things, people, both of you. Now you have the board game back. Now you have your camera back. Goodbye.
I just had excuse. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My husband was just a bear defending his wife and his cubs.
The day the dog sitter met the neighbors head on.
I don't know how mad you are. I don't know what kind of Looney Tune you are.
Real people, Judge Judy.
With Centrum, you benefit from what science is discovering about how vitamins and minerals help maintain health and strengthen immunity. Centrum, always complete from A to Zinc.
18 available contours. The Dremel Contour Sander can give you a hand finish without the hand work. The Dremel Contour Sander. Hands just can't say enough good things about it.
If you're 50 or older, AARP has benefits created just for you. Join now for just $8. Call 1-800-761-9208.
Introducing Games for Dummies, like Trivia for Dummies. Challenging questions made fun and easy. There's also charades and crosswords for dummies. Games for the rest of us.
Look at this. It's totally, that was not even like that.
Good, hello, this wasn't like this either when you broke it.
Look at it, it's so fake. You probably like broke that yourself.
Hello, it won't even shut.
We haven't spoken in 5 months, so that's been kind of weird because we usually talk on a daily basis.
I'm tired of like taking all this abuse, you know, from supposedly my best friend.
Her car disappeared from her brother's house.
Who could I leave the keys to? Throw them in the tree?
And obviously, when Jan shows up, we've got to put him on camera. And when I say Jan, I'm not going to tell you the whole name. I'm going to tell you the way I know you know Jan, and that's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. What am I talking about?
Well, you're talking about the U.S. 30 drag strip commercials from the 1960s through about the late 1980s. U.S. 30 closed, I think, in the late